we have completed two periods on area related to circle. And area related to circle, all the formula also we have discussed in the first period. So whatever the first day class I have given and second day class I have given, I think all of you have understood that all. And whatever the extra sum I have given to last day, that is question number 6, you have already done it. So now we will start from our question number 7, because up to 6 we have completed. 6 we have completed means 6 I have given as homework, and I think all the calculation also we have completed. So let's start with question number 7. Question number 7, what is the question that you see? A chord of a circle of radius 12 cm subtends an angle of 120 degree at the center. Okay. A chord of a circle of radius 12 cm, so the radius is 12 cm, subtends an angle of 120 degree at the center. Okay. Next, find the area of the corresponding segment of the circle. Segment, not sector. Area of the corresponding segment means this one we have to find out. Giving a name here is OAB. Look here, working. What we are going to do? We are going to draw a perpendicular from O on AB. Giving the name here OC. So let us draw OC perpendicular to AB. And you know from center, if I draw any perpendicular to any chord, this will bisect the chord. That you already know. So therefore, OC is the bisector of AB. Since perpendicular drawn from center to any chord bisects the chord. That you already know. One more thing, we know for an isosceles triangle. See, this is already an isosceles triangle as OA and OB are equal. So easily you can say this is an isosceles triangle. For an isosceles triangle, the perpendicular bisector also bisects his vertical angle. Since triangle OAB is an isosceles triangle, therefore OC bisects angle AB. Because why? Because you know for an isosceles triangle, the perpendicular bisector also bisects the vertical angle. So what is the value of this angle can be? So therefore we can say from here that x equal to 120 degree by 2, that is 60 degree. Now we just choose the triangle OCB. Now in triangle OCB, which triangle you can understand? If I can find out the length of CB, then by doubling it I can find out the length of AB. Because OC is the perpendicular bisector of AB, that means CB and AC are equal. So if I can find out the length of BC, by doubling it I can find out the length of AB. Similarly, if I can find out the length of OC, by doing half into base into height, I can find out the area of this bigger triangle. Now question is there, how we find out this length? So I will use trigonometry in this case. As we know this x equal to 60 degree, already we have proved. So what can I write now? CB opposite to the angle which we have thought about. So this is perpendicular by hypotenuse OB, because opposite to right angle. Opposite to the angle which we have chosen, this is called perpendicular. Already we have learned in trigonometry. Opposite to right angle is called actually hypotenuse. So CB by OB, that is equal to sine x. And what is the value of x? 60 degrees. So CB by OB mean 12 equal to sine 60 degree. And sine 60 degree value you already know. Root 3 by 2. So I can get from here CB equal to 6 root 3. So we got the length of CB 6 root 3 centimeter. Now we would like to find out the length of OC. Same triangle will take OCB triangle only, so I have not written any triangle OCB again. Now what you do? OC by OB. This is the angle I have chosen. Opposite to that, this is the perpendicular. So this will be the base. So base by hypotenuse we are doing. OC by OB. That's the cos x. OC I have to find out, and the length of OB is 12. Cos 60 degree. So OC equal to cos 60 degree means half into 12. So OC equal to 6 centimeter. So I got the length of OC. And I got the length of CB also. So here one thing I can do, since CB equal to this one, therefore we can write AB equal to twice of CB equal to 2 into 6 root 3 centimeter. That's 12 root 3 centimeter. We can write it. Why we can do so? Because I have told earlier only that whenever you draw a perpendicular from center to any chord, it will bisect this chord. AC and BC are equal. Okay? Here we have already written which is the bisector of AB. You can write here that is AC equal to BC. Okay? So that whenever we apply it next time here, I need not to mention anything more. So I got the length of AB, I got the length of OC. So easily I can find out the area of triangle OAB. So therefore, area of triangle OAB. Formula is half into base into height. Base is AB, height is OC. The length of AB is already there, 12 root 3. And the OC length is 6. So it's coming 36 root 3 centimeters square. So I got the area of this triangle. Now you just think, if I can find out area of this sector, and from there if I subtract the area of this triangle, then I get the area of the segment which has arc chord. So therefore, area of required segment equal to area of sector OAB minus area of triangle OAB. Now, sector area, how to find out, you already know because 2 classes we have completed on it. 120 degree by 360 degree into pi r square. What is the value of r? 12. OAB area already we have got 36 root 3. This much centimeter square. 125 cancel, it will be 3. See any specific value of pi has given in question? Yes. Pi equal to, they have put 3.14 and root 3 equal to 1.73. So pi equal to 3.14 into 12 into 12 because 12 square was there by 3 minus 36 into 1.73. This much centimeter square. So by 3 you can cancel it. So 3.14 into 48 minus 36 into 1.73. This much centimeter square. Now I think you can do the calculation and you can complete it yourself. Think you understand the sum? How we have deal with this sum? So whenever this angle is 120 degree and you have seen this is an isosceles triangle, So easily I can draw a perpendicular, and we know perpendicular drawn from center to any chord will bisect the chord, and that's why I have written here is equal to BC. So I got one right angle triangle here. Now using the help of trigonometry, I got the length of CB and OC. As I got CB, by doubling it, I can find out the length of AB because AC and CB are equal. Already I have told earlier. As I got AB equal to 12 to 3 and OC equal to 6 cm. So by doing half into base into height, half into AB into OC, I can find out the area of triangle OAC. Now from this sector, if I subtract the area of the triangle, we'll get the area of the segment which I subtract. I think it's clear to you. Now we'll move to our next question, that is question number 8. So now let's move to our question number 8. A horse is tied to a peg at one corner of a square-shaped grass field. So you see the picture has given, though we are just drawing only the diagram which is required mathematically to help us. A horse is tied to a peg. Peg মানে হচ্ছে খুঁটি, খুঁটির সাথে একটা ঘোড়াকে বাঁধা আছে। So a horse is tied to a peg at one corner of a square-shaped grass field of side 15 meter. So what is the side length of the square? 15 meter. By means of a 5 meter long rope. So the length of the rope is 5 meter. So the horse can move like this quadrant of a circle, because this is 90 degree. Find the area of the part of the field in which the horse can graze. So this part area we have to find out at first. This is the first question. Second question. The increase in the grazing area if the rope were 10 meter long instead of 5 meter. Now instead of 5 meter, if I make the rope 10 meter long. So 5 meter plus 5 meter. Then what is the increase in the grazing area? This means in the next question we have to find out the area of this part. So very easy. So first of all, we are finding out the grazing area of the horse. So first question is like that only. So grazing area of the horse when the length of the rope is 5 meter. How to find out? 90 degree by 360 degree, because it's a sector, into pi r square. So pi into 25 pi by 4. Let's see that any value of pi has given or not. Yes, pi equal to 3.14 given in question. So 25 into 3.14 by 4, this much meter square. I think you can calculate it to get the answer. What is the second part of the question? What is the increase in the grazing area if the rope is 5 meter long and 10 meter long? Now, when the rope is 10 meter long, then it can graze this much area. So using 10 meter as radius, if I find out the area of the quadrant, then total portion I will get it, total area I will get it. From there, if I subtract the previous area which is covered by the horse, then I get this blue shaded area which is the excess state where the horse can graze. So what is the question? Increase in the grazing area. So increase in grazing area when the rope is 10 meter long. So what will be 90 degree by 360 degree pi into 10 square minus 90 degree by 360 degree pi into 5 square. So as a circular ring formula, directly we can apply here 10 square minus 5 square. I think the remaining calculation you can do yourself. Pi mean 3.14 has asked for to put, and S square minus B square formula, or you can do 100 minus 25 is coming 75. So the remaining calculation you can do yourself to find out the final answer. To understand this one, the easiest thing. Now look here in this sum, which is unnecessary but given in question. That is the length of the square, 15 meter, which is unnecessary and no far I have used it. So like that, some unnecessary values may will be given in the question. So don't worry about that. Whenever you do the sum, only just keep in mind that what has asked for and what I have to do. Remaining all the things will be silent, or if it is in use, then you can use it, no problem. Okay? So now we are moving to the next question, that is question number 9. Now let's move to question number 9. A brooch is made, brooch actually like a design using a wire it is made up of. A brooch is made up of silver wire in the form of circle with diameter 35 millimeter. Okay. So a brooch is made with a silver wire in the form of a circle with diameter 35 millimeter. So diameter of the circular circle shaped brooch has given. The wire is also used in making 5 diameters which divide the circle into 10 equal sectors as shown in the figure. Okay. So brooch has used to make the circle and 5 diameters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like the 5 diameters. Okay. Diameter given, so you can find out the radius. So diameter equal to given 35 millimeter. So radius will be 35 by 2 millimeter. And here the radius is not asked for. So radius we can keep as 35 by 2 only. That will be helpful for our calculation. First question, what is the total length of the silver wire required? See, the question is very easy. You have to find out the length of the silver wire. So silver wire you have used along the circumference and along these diameters the silver wire has used. How many diameters? 10 diameters. So you have to find out the circumference of the circular brooch by using the formula 2 pi r, and with this you have to add 5 diameters length. So that will be the total length of the silver wire used. So we will write like this: total length of silver wire used equal to circumference plus 5 into diameter. Circumference formula you know 2 pi r. What is the radius? 35 by 2. 5 into diameter. What is the diameter then? 35. So that was millimeter. Pi equal to any value has given? No. So what the value of pi equal? 22 by 7. I think the remaining calculation you can do yourself. So I am just leaving this one for you only calculate. What is the second part of the question? Area of each sector of the brooch. Very interesting question. Area of each sector of the brooch. So for each sector I have to find out the sectorial angle. And you can better understand this 5 diameter has divided this circle into 10 equal sectors. Just to count it. 10 equal sectors. So 10 equal sectors means if I divide 360 degree by 10, then I can get the each sectorial angle. So what is the question has asked for? Area of each sector. So for each sector, sectorial angle equal to 360 degree by 10 equal to 36 degree. So why I divided by 10? Because this 5 diameter divided the circle into 10 different sectors. So as we got the sectorial angle, now we can find out the area of each sector. Therefore, area of each sector, what will be? sectorial angle by 360 degree into pi r square. What is the value of r? 35 pi. And pi value has not given in question, so what value will put? 22/7. So all those values you put yourself, calculate and find out the answer. Okay. So now we are moving to the next question. Not actually question number 10. Whatever it is given, this question number 10 is very related to the previous sums which I have discussed already, and very related to this sum also, because there are 8 ribs. So 8 ribs mean of the umbrella. You can see better, understand. You can see and you can understand that this will divide the circle into 8 different sectors. So by doing 360 by 8, you will get the sectorial angle. As the radius is given, sectorial angle you can find out the area between the consecutive ribs. So that will be your homework. Question number 10 will be the homework of yours. Now we will move to our question number 11. So moving to our question number 11 now. A car has 2 wipers. You have seen the car whenever it is driving. Whenever it's a rainy day, it's rainy and it's in cats and all. In that time, what you can see, the wipers are running like this. Correct? But ever you have seen like this, the wiper is running like this circle? No. So wiper can move with a wider angle, but it's not like a complete circle. All the wiper, all the wiper of all the car are not just moving with the same angle. Here it has given in question, a car has 2 wipers which do not overlap. So how many wipers are there? 2 wipers. This is one wiper and this is another wiper. Okay, because here the driver is sitting and we have you is sitting. So you have to see and driver also have to see the road. Now the wipers do not overlap. Each wiper has a blade of length 25 cm. So what is the length of the blade of the wiper? 25 cm. Okay. Sweeping through an angle of 150 degrees. So whenever it sweeps at an angle of this also and this also, sweeps at an angle of 150 degrees. Like that way is just good. Like that. And the total area cleaned at each sweep of the blades. Total area. So you have to find out the area of this sector. Correct? And you have to multiply it by 2 to get the area of the sectors for both the blades. Because here the question is, you have to see the question. It has not asked for a single one. It has find the total area clean at each sweep of the blades, not the blade. So this blade and this blade at one sweep, like that way, at one sweep covers how much area? So if you can find out the area of this sector, multiplying it by 2, you can get the area of this sector and this sector together. That is the total area. So I think you can find it out. So first of all, you find out the area. You can write here is a wiper. So first of all, you can find out taking the sectorial angle 150 degree by 360 degree into pi into 25 square. And after that you write therefore the total area covered by the wipers and a single sweep 2 into that one. Okay. And pi equal to, they have not given any answer, any value. So pi equal to just take 22/7 and find out the good answer the approximately. And always find out the answer correct up to 2 decimal places. But don't keep your answer as a fraction only. Okay. Question number 12. Question number 12 just say now. Question number 12 is the same similar of question number 11. To warn the ships for underwater rocks, a lighthouse spreads a red colored line over a sector of 80 degrees. So a lighthouse spreads the line over a sector of 80. From the lighthouse, the light is going like that way, light is moving, and the sector is covering is 80 to a distance of 16.5 kilometer. The light is reaching at a distance of 16.5 kilometer. Kilometer is not a small distance. Find the area of the sea water which the ships are burned. So you have to find out this area. Sectorial angle you know, radius you know. I think you can find out the area of the sector. Statement you try to write yourself. Okay. Always you draw the diagram at first. Whenever you will do any of the sum, you just draw the diagram at first. Okay. First of all, you write the sectorial angle of the sectorial angle is 80 degree. That you write the sectorial here. The sectorial angle is 80 degree, and radius of the sector is 16.5 kilometer. Then you write therefore the area of the sea over which the ships are burned equal to then sector formula. You know how to find out the area. Okay. So this one you do yourself. Today we are going to complete our class here only. Tomorrow we will start from question number 13. Till that whatever we did from there, if you have any question, so you must ask me if you cannot understand any of the particular point. Okay. And one thing I have told you cannot give your answer in a fraction. Always you find out your answer is in the form of decimal. How much decimal places? Correct up to 2 decimal places. Okay.